go straight to it. Let's go straight to it. UK shoes, thank you. Omosan, thank you. So we've been having different series on the Lionsgate portal. The goal is to prepare you for this, the most significant season of most important season in a year. Trepri home, good day. White Dove, hi. So you can leverage this portal to sign and seal the next 12 months, because that's the whole goal, to script, to engineer the next 12 months. Because the majority of people out there, they wait for December because they still relate with time as a mechanical entity, not a spiritual entity. And this is why the majority of people out there, they are not in alignment with nature. They are either out of sync with nature or they are worshiping nature. But like I always say, our goal in this community is to be in alignment with nature. We don't worship nature. We don't worship the moon, the stars, the sun, the Sirius star. We don't. We ensure that we are in alignment with it. So I've been talking about why you should launch your brand, why you should launch a business, why you should launch an idea during the Lionsgate portal. Now, there's a lot of explanations. You can go to my YouTube, watch the videos, or check my previous videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and then you will understand better the meaning of the Lionsgate portal, what it stands for, what you can do to position yourself. Because spiritual opportunity must be seized in the lifespan, the lifetime of the opportunity. So yesterday and 2 days ago, I emphasized that the reason you are launching during the Lionsgate portal is not because of the product. It's not about your product. That's why you don't have to be ready. You don't need to have everything under control. No, you don't have to. You just have to be in tune with the dominant energy of the season. When we are too mechanical, we only relate with time from the Gregorian calendar. But when we are sensitive to seasons, we will know the different planetary shifts. Kuchina, greetings. Now, the masterclass is meant to start today, but you know, I told you we postpone it to next week because today there is a planetary shift today. So today is very, very intense. And I want to make sure that people are in a more relaxed state, so they can suck in and take in everything they need to take in that state of relaxation. Exactly. A lot of people wanted to do most of the things you wanted to do today, you couldn't do them. because there was too much of, that's why we said it's going to be like that today, right? Because today is 17th. I'm so glad that a lot of people are actually going to launch. Some people are going to release their books. Some people are going to launch their music. Some people are launching a business. Some people are actually launching this year. Greetings. And that's why the International Conscious Conference on the 8th and on the 10th is about launching new ideas. Some people would have to relaunch because when they launched, they didn't do it properly. They launched haphazardly. We joke with spiritual things. I'm not saying you should be over serious and be spooky. But a lot of us, you launched your business jokingly. You were not ceremonial about it. You have to be ceremonial about the important things in your life. That's why you see the whole process of journaling. Too Slick, good afternoon. Journaling is a ceremony. Burning of candles is a ceremony. When you create a ceremonial vibe around everything you do, it gives it sacredness. That's what it gives it, sacredness. So even up to you releasing your logo, it should be a ceremony. You shouldn't just post. Some of you just post your logo, you don't even say anything. You just post logo on your stories. Everything you do, have you sent this link, Igali? Everything you do is meant to be a declaration to the universe. It's meant to be a declaration to the universe. From launching a new business to your birthday, to designing a new logo, is meant to be a ceremony. Matter of fact, you are meant to call people when you design your logo. This is the way the ancestors approach their life. That's why they got results. We are too casual in this generation. Attach extraordinariness to everything that you do. Don't be casual about your life. If you casualize your life, if you don't incorporate everything you do, people are going to casualize it. If you don't institutionalize your life, people are going to casualize your life. So you just designed your logo, you just posted it on your WhatsApp story. You didn't even say anything. You didn't explain what the logo represents. Oh, you didn't call in the evening, call 2 or 3 of your friends. I released my logo today and I want to celebrate with you guys. Let's go for a drink and let's go and eat some chicken and chips. That ceremonial act in itself is a ritual. You've seen there are people in your life who are always throwing parties. You think, what? It's not New Year, it's not Christmas, nobody is celebrating birthday, there is no wedding. And why are they always celebrating? You know why? Because they integrate everything they do into a ceremony. It's a ceremony for them. So if you launch your business haphazardly, you didn't launch it as a ceremony. I'm not saying throw a big party and spend money. No. Close the door, please. Ima, close the kitchen door. I'm not saying they should throw a party and go spend money and no. I'm saying, but there should be a ceremony attached to everything that you do. The things that are important to you, there should be a ceremony attached to them. Because that is how to harness energy in your favor. That is how to harness our ancestors. They celebrated in the evening. You see, before they sleep, everybody they gather together and tell tales by moonlight, all those stories. For them, everything was a ceremony to our ancestors. Everything was a ceremony. The reason you attend football match, Olympics, Chelsea and Arsenal, music concerts, and you think it's just for music, is because you don't understand the whole concept of ceremony. So a lot of people are part of rituals and ceremonies. They know nothing about it. A lot of sacred gatherings are ceremonies. So this is why you will not see people gather together, whether it's Christians or Muslims or Hindus or Buddhists. They won't just gather together casually. It's a ceremony. It's a ceremony. So their approach to all the aspects of that meeting will be seen from the perspective of sacredness, because this is a ceremony. This session we're having right now is a ceremony. Every of my live sessions are ceremonies. Because I will not do any live session if I have not spoken to God, if I have not called on the support of my ancestors, my master teachers, to help me speak words that would impact people and touch their lives and pierce through their bone marrow and transform them and inspire them and push them and motivate them to go do something about any situation that they are going through. So it's a ceremony. It's a ceremony. So you don't launch your business casually. You don't release your logo casually. Have you noticed how companies release their logo? You want your company to be worth $1 billion before you do that. They were doing it before their company was worth whatever it's worth now. The reason a lot of people are hovering around a circle is because deep down inside, they're not even expecting their business to go. It's just talk. They are not walking the talk. Because if you are walking the talk, you will not just release your business logo to the public. Yeah. Oh, my business is going to go global. I am the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm this, I'm that. I'm a royal priesthood. All of that, they are just talks. Until you back these things up with corresponding action. Talk is cheap. Anybody can say anything. Anybody can claim anything. Anybody can say anything. Because it is when you carry out your business and your life as a ceremony that you tap into the same. This morning, I was making declarations for everybody that would subscribe to the Lionsgate Portal Masterclass. And I'm saying that after the masterclass, they must have clarity in their lives. Because what I'm doing is not secular. I'm not a secular teacher. This is the way you are meant to approach your business. Every item that leaves your space should go out there, whether it is cosmetics, whether it is wellness product, whether it is music, whether it is a book. It should go out there and transform lives to the point where people can feel it, because it's from your energetic space. So your energetic space will determine the status and quality of your product, because your product then has become a portal. It's not just a product and a service. You're not just offering people. to your energetic space to come and be part and experience the substance, the investment, to come and experience the frequency that you vibrate in your space. You know, someone was telling me that, oh, I got this thing from a particular shop, but I will never go there again. And I'm like, why? He said, no, I don't like that place. And several other people said the same thing. Is it that the product is not quality or good enough? No. It is the fact that the product did not carry within itself substantial energy that is quality enough to make people want to go back to experience the energetic space of that business that produced that product. So everything, you see, let me tell you one of the things that they've succeeded in doing to people. The separation of the spiritual and the material realm is the reason many people are suffering. You know, you think the spiritual realm and the material realm, they are separate. No, they are two sides of a coin happening simultaneously. So you are living a practical 3D reality that you can perceive and you can see and you can feel it and you can touch. But that is also powered by the spiritual reality that you cannot see, you cannot feel with your natural body, and you cannot touch. They are both happening simultaneously. As a matter of fact, everything you see in the 3D reality that you can perceive in the 3D reality started from the unseen. Before I came here, I already saw I was going to sit down and talk to you. So I didn't just grab a chair and just sat down. No, it didn't just happen. Nothing just happens. Nothing just happens. The business you want to launch is not just happening. It's most likely an idea that you tapped into via infinite intelligence. So you cannot launch it casually or shabbily. You know, you're looking for who's going to do a logo of 2,000 naira for you. No. Your action is a proof of where you believe your business is going. That's what your action is, proof of where you see, where you believe, you are convinced your business is going. So if you are using a mediocre approach when it comes to your business, you can declare into the sky. But your action, that's your frequency. So your product is meant to be see, when you understand and function from this dimension. You know how many people have been, oh, when we started this online community, a lot of people came like they were going to be here forever, and later they disappear. I've never asked them, why did you disappear? Maybe they have found someone else that they feel better, that will satisfy whatever they are looking for, that will, you know, grant them whatever they are looking for. I don't chase people. I don't chase people. You should not chase people to come and patronize you. The moment you start jumping from pillar to pole, chasing people and sweating, something has gone wrong. Something is wrong. The foundation is not right. And listen, there is no master class we have done. Matter of fact, this current master class, I said, we only want 50 slots. Let's have only 50 people. Now we have 58. And it's still counting. I don't chase people. I don't. Because before I do anything, before I carry out any task, I've done my homework. That's how you are meant to approach your business. You're not doing business from the place of excitement. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I need to do this. Because before I carry out any task, there is an intention. And when there is an intention, there is courage, there is clarity. And when you have all that in place, there is cosmic alignment. You're going to be in alignment with the cosmic structures, with infinite intelligence. Because the goal, when you launch during the Lions Gate portal, you are launching from your higher self. You're not launching just from your head, from your strategy. You are launching from intuition. You are launching from infinite intelligence. For there is a spirit in you, and the inspiration of the Almighty gives you force of intelligence in every living soul. And it is the inspiration of infinite intelligence that gives you clarity, that gives you courage, that tells you what to do. So you don't have to run helter skelter and be begging people. They don't patronize you. I've seen people who say, because somebody did not patronize their product or sign up to their life. Really, if you don't sign up to my master class, maybe you have another thing you are signing up to. It's not by force. Those who need to come will come. All the souls that need to come, all the resources, all the human assets, all the customers that needs to come to you, they will come to you if you are in alignment. You don't have to force nothing. I was trying to order something from a vendor online, and I felt I didn't need it again, and they kept calling me, and every day they will call me like 6 times. And I answered them one day and told them, I said, this is what they told you in some of those your business meetings that you people attend, that by calling people 6 times every day, they won't have a choice than to buy from you. I said, I'm not one of those people. Don't call me again. Don't call me again. I will not patronize you because you are trying to shove yourself or force your product down my throat. No, I don't operate. That's carnality. Don't call me again. Exactly. And this is the force you exert. It must be about force. Force. And the more you add things, sir, you exude your essence. The more you force things, the less original you become. The more you force things, the less original you become. When you force things, you lose your individuality. That's what happens. I've told you before, a lot of those business sessions. Fantastic. Ariana is launching our summer collection on the 26th. Beautiful. I've told you guys, I said, people must first buy into you before they buy what you are selling. People must buy into you before they buy what you are selling. I remember those days we were having an event in Ikoyi called, this was years ago, early 2000s. We're having an event in Ikoyi called Tarua. Kafi! It's good to see you. Dr. Kafi is here. And MI used to come to that event from Jos with Aldo Mekori. They will come to Ikoyi Bogobiri. He will just come and do poetry, and guess what? It wasn't just that he was talented. His aura captivated every. We were Ikoyi children who, we just throw from to the event. These guys was coming from Jos. These are verifiable facts. Oh, we started Tarua. Do you know about Tarua Timilola? Oh, really? You know Bezi Dakula? You know his sister? All right, great. You know Tosin Bokno? Yeah, Bogobiri. I was living at Webb Road off Kingsway Road. So we were just walking from Webb Road to Falomo, where you have Bogobiri. But MI was traveling from Jos. He was traveling from Jos. I have a lot of stories to tell, but I don't want to, so that people don't think I'm using somebody's name. No, I don't. I'm very careful with that. But this is a relatable story that you must hear, so you can understand the difference between essence and effort. Talent is not enough. Talent is not enough. Eloquence is not enough. Their oratory skill is top notch, and yet people just don't like listening to them. How do you explain that phenomenon? How do you explain it? That everyone who tries to listen to, I don't like this person's energy. What they are saying is good, but I just don't like, I don't feel their energy, I don't like it. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? And a lot of times, Emma, I guess they will even come by bus from Jos to Bogobiri. Was something else. Energy captivated. Tarua every Tuesday. Then Tarua, everybody were looking forward to seeing MI. I used to play my own guitar to them during all those events. And everybody, one person loved him, the second person loved him, and everybody loved MI. Great rapper. But Mode 9 is also a great rapper. Where is Mode 9 today? I'm not saying, I also know Mode 9 very well, so I'm not trying to run him down. But I'm just trying to give you some comparison so you can understand that people must first buy into you before they buy what you are selling. There is too much of doing. So people, you know what people are doing? They are fine-tuning their skills at the expense of their being, of their essence. So their essence is in a state of lethargy because they think it's about being eloquent. They think it's about being perfect. They think it's about brushing it up. All of those things is energy first. Energy first. That's what it is. It's energy first. How did people like Dr. Kafi survive an industry that is all out to crush people? You know how the entertainment industry, I can tell you how the industry is. Nigerian entertainment industry for and kneel down before that. My network or the audio. How is it now? But the audio is fine here. There's no audio. How is the audio now? Thank you. Anyone for 10 years, go and ask that person, kneel down before that person and ask the person to lay their hand on your head and bless you, because that person carries anointing. And from there, MI, people loved him. And we were all telling people about MI. Have you heard this rapper? Have you heard this rapper? Have you heard this rapper? There were other rappers then. There was Mode 9. There were, where are these other guys with Mode 9? Yeah, but it was only MI. Everybody were saying MI, and that was, before we knew it, boom! MI was up there. Because listen, he presented first his essence. So his essence was leading his efforts. So the majority of people out there, they put their effort first. And the moment you put your effort first, you relegate your essence to the back seat. But you must put your essence first. Good afternoon, Akeju. And then when you put your essence first, come on now, your efforts will be commensurate with your result, will be commensurate with your effort. So you are not going to have little effort, hard work, little effort. Let me tell you something. I'm a neuroscience coach, and I can tell you for a fact that alcoholism is worse than alcoholism. To fine-tune their essence. When they refuse to function from the place of excellence, authenticity, and their spiritual nature, and they give in to their ego and arrogance. What's happening to my... And they give in to their arrogance, you know what happens to them? They begin to lose touch with reality. They begin to lose touch with reality. They begin to lose touch with reality. Your essence first. I'm not saying you go all out there and be pleasing everybody, but it must be your essence. Your essence first. You launch your business from the place of frequency and power, not from force and effort. When you launch from frequency and power, you know what happens to you? You are going to, don't worry guys, I have a very powerful microphone here that will solve this problem. I have this one is going to solve this problem. I forgot that I had. This is going to solve this problem. Yes. How is my audio now? You hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, it's better now, right? Yeah, okay. So, because I have this Shure microphone here. Awesome. So you are going out there to do business from frequency and essence, not from force and effort. That's how you balance the equation. That's how other people in your industry can't explain your recipe. I've always emphasized to you, the recipe for your destiny is your sword. Nobody can use your sword better than you. Nobody can use your sword because your sword is your strategy. Nobody can use your sword better than you. You may not be the most eloquent, the most English speaking, the person with the best voice, the most excellent, skillful in your industry, but you are going to be the most sought after because you have found your essence. You are functioning from the place of essence, whilst others are struggling to be what they are not. I'll tell you one of the things. One of my life strategy. I build my life around my strength. I build my life around my strength, right? I build systems around my weaknesses. If money can get me something that I cannot do very well, I pay for it. That's it. If someone can do something better than me, I hire them. I will not do it. I did not sign up to workaholism because there are many people, they are trying to use workaholism to cover up for them not being able to function from their essence. The ego is too much, so they have to work and do everything. But stop trying to do everything by yourself to prove to yourself that you are the best things in sliced bread. There are many things I don't do. I don't drive, I don't wash clothes, I don't clean my house. Yeah, I outsource a lot because I want to protect my essence. I am not going to give my essence to things that I know are not within the scope of my strength. No. If I don't have the capacity for something, I outsource, I pay for it. That's how you strengthen your essence. That's how you strengthen and you empower your authenticity. Because when you have scattered energy all over the place, you want to do this, you want to do this, you want to... There are some things I don't talk about because I really don't want to talk about them. I won't talk about something because I heard someone else talk about it. No. You have to, this is how you protect your essence from corruption. So imagine Dr. Kafi now, if she had said, let me switch to releasing albums and singing, because this is an entertainment industry. I can't just be dancing. I am already strong in this industry. Let me also do some albums. She would have been functioning outside of her essence. The need to prove to the world that you are multiversatile is why many of you are drained, tired, and worn out. That's it. You need only one key to access your gate of power and influence. Only one key, not two keys. I was trying to open the gate of my power and influence with many keys because I am multi-talented. Oh, I can sing, I can play guitar, I can play piano, I can do this, I can talk, I am a great administrator, I can teach, I am a certified team building expert trained in the United Arab Emirates, I've worked for 500 companies. I wanted to do all of those things. No, it was difficult for me to open the gate of my power and influence until I discovered one key. Start teaching people. That's your calling. Allow only what honors your soul. Start teaching people. When you start teaching, you are going to use that one key to open the gate of your power and influence. And when you open that gate, there are doors. In my Father's house, there are many mansions. But you must first open the gate to those mansions. But you can't use 5 keys. You want to do 5 things, what everybody is doing. If they can do it, I can do it too. If you can do it, I can do it too. You know, I hardly talk about my real estate business on social media because I felt it would conflict with my teaching, coaching, consulting on the internet. And that's why I don't talk about it. I know how I run that offline. Because I want to make sure that I don't create confusion for myself. Because when you do that, you are going to starve your essence. And the moment you start starving your essence, you're going to start nurturing your imposter self. That's what's going to happen. And the moment you start nurturing your imposter self, you're going to compete with people. You are going to be angry because you will try to compete with someone else's results when you are meant to just be yourself and function from your place of essence. That's why people don't have clarity, no courage, because there is no cosmic alignment. They are not doing business. They are not living life from their higher self. From their higher self. They are not ascending and descending. They are not ascending and descending. They are lost. They are confused. And especially during the Lion's Gate portal, the confusion is going to aggravate. The Lion's Gate portal aggravates confusion. That's what it does. I've told you, divine visitation is not a magical event that disrupts your life. No, it magnifies your current state. Your current dominant energy will be magnified by the Lion's Gate portal. So if you are confused, you are nurturing your imposter self, the Lion's Gate portal will magnify that confusion. That imposter syndrome will be magnified. So you must deal with it because divine visitation is meant to be prepared for. The geometry of success is timing and frequency. So opportunity must meet preparation. Opportunity must meet preparation. Because the Lion's Gate portal amplifies manifestation. It amplifies spiritual downloads. It amplifies confidence. The sun is going into the house of Leo. And what does Leo represent? Confidence, creativity, visibility, charisma, stirred up energy. Thank you, Michelle. You are meant to be ready and prepared for it. And that's why I'm emphasizing, launch something. You don't have to have it perfect. 100% perfect. Launch something. Launch something. The book you started 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Thank you, Mr. Femi. Launch it during this period. Launch it. Birth the vision. You can refine it later. Birth the vision. You can refine it later.
Oh, the website is not ready, the address is not ready. Don't worry, launch it, announce it to the universe, and plan a ceremony around it. Yeah, that's how you do it. The ancestors, they were ceremonial. You are meant to be ceremonial in nature. Everything about your life should be a ceremony. Your work should be a ceremony. Your job should be a ceremony. Your declaration should be a ceremony. Your love life should be a ceremony. Everything should be a ceremony. Everything is meant to be a ritual. You are making love to your woman or your man. It's a ceremony. Nothing is meant to be approached as from the place of casual. It's just casual. We're just doing it casually, haphazardly. Because it is when you do this, you're going to have quantum energy support. The universe, see, when you step out of your confusion and lack of clarity, you know what happens? Synchronicity steps in. You become more visible. You become a city that is set on a hill, which can never be hidden. And there is higher guidance, right? Because abundance is a code. Abundance is a code. And the moment you access the code of abundance, there will be stamp on your destiny. Your destiny will be stamped, sealed, signed, and delivered. That's what happens. These lyrics go hard. Please, can you block this person? We don't do scam here. Anyone invested in what business? Okay, it's not even showing. Yeah, all right then. Nobody is seeing it. Plant the seed now. Announce your intentions. Nobody can do anything to your intentions. Don't worry. Officially from July 26th to August 12th, the Lions Gate portal. We're already in the energy because from July till September, it extends into even October. But officially, it's between July 26th to August 12th. There are some ceremonies you are meant to carry out. You're meant to carry out these ceremonies. And product launch is one of them. Event launch is one of them. Grand reveal is one of them. Because what you are doing is you are anchoring your product on the Lions Gate portal. So who is launching something during this Lions Gate portal? Who is launching something? Who is launching something during the Lions Gate portal? Dr. Diana is going to release her book. Dr. Kafi is having an event in Lagos. I think I'm going to post about it later. So if you are in Lagos, you need to attend that event. August 9th, whilst we are having our International Conscious Conference in Abuja, she will be having the event August 9th in Lagos. Someone is launching a pharmacy brand. Dr. Femi is launching something. You launch something. Thank you, Dr. Kafi. Launch something. Do something. Do something. And you are not doing it casually. No. Ceremony. Attach ceremony to it. Let it be ceremonial. Call 5 of your friends and say, let's go out. I'm releasing my logo today. I'm releasing my logo today. Can we go out and have a drink or dinner in the evening? 3 of your friends. Pop some champagne. Pull to my success and my greatness. You have launched it. Okay, launch yourself to be enlightened. Some of you need to launch yourself into your marriage. So if you launch yourself into your healing. Launch yourself into emotional healing. Uloma is launching her new women's wear collection. See, very important. Some of you need to relaunch, like I said, relaunch. That's why this is when you really, really need to form a sigil. We're going to talk about sigil in the Lions Gate portal. How to create a Lions Gate portal sigil, because you are meant to have a sigil for your Lions Gate. that serves as the physical representation of your intention for the next 12 months. So we're going to look at that. Because you are meant to place your product, your name, your concept over your sigil during the Lionsgate portal. And it is a symbol of your intention. How many of you here have a business sigil? Do you have if you have a business sigil here, type in the comment section. Listen, you are not just a food seller. No. You have a calling. It's a calling. And if your business has become a calling, you're not just going to do it shabbily and casually. No. When you see it as I see what I'm doing here as a divine appointment. Yes. For me, it's more than just coming to talk to people on TikTok. No. Yeah, Wisdom says she has a personal one. You must have a business sigil. You should have a business. Now, during the master class, I'm going to explain, and this is one of the reasons we postponed the master class, is because 80% of the subscribers are new to this. And a lot of them don't know anything about their numerology, about power cycle, about the four square of desire, about the soul and voice recognition exercise, about sigils, about the sign and seal ritual. They don't know. So we cannot go into the 4-day premium masterclass if they don't have this knowledge. It's going to be pointless. And that's why we created extra classes this weekend. And then officially the 4-day premium masterclass will start on the 24th into the Lionsgate portal 27th. But this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, if you are a subscriber, please make sure you attend so you can ask questions. Don't just depend on the recorded version. No, make sure you attend. You paid so you can get the best. So make sure you attend and get the best of what you paid for. Saturday is 9 p.m. Sunday is 9 p.m. For subscribers, you already are part of the 88 Chamber, a private WhatsApp group. Because you must create a sigil for your business. Because you see, your approach to the Lionsgate portal is from your first 4 quadrants of desire. So you are not just wishy-washy. Right? You know what you're doing? You are functioning from the architectural design of your desire. What are my desires for my spirit, my soul life, my quadrants? What are my goals for my health and fitness? What are my goals for my money, career? What are my goals for my relationship, family? Everything you write in there, you are creating a sigil that represents all of your intentions. Yeah, come on. Tell me how you're not going to manifest those intentions. You're a subscriber, you're not part of the 88 Chamber. Igali, please look at this comment.
Yes, sir. I'm a loser.
You can sign and seal your next 12 months. You can sign and seal it. There is no need to be confused about anything. Oh, I'm waiting for one spirit to tell me something. No. No. The TikTok subscription is different from the masterclass. So if it's I would like one person here to come up and doing this for like 3 days. Someone to come up and tell us what they are launching during the Lionsgate portal. Send a request and I'm going to accept it. Tell us what you are launching during the Lionsgate portal. I have several people. I'm going to be forwarding books for like 3 people. I'm so excited that people are actually getting this, and they are beginning to, put their future in their own hand. Too Slick, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
What are you launching?
Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm trying to launch epic farming, and what it has been in my dream to have go into farming, and pig farming is one of which I want to go into. And honestly, this whole thing is just new. Someone forwarded your video, and I watched like I think last Friday or Thursday, and I got to know about the program, and I've registered, and I just want to learn. There are so many things in my mind, but I don't know why things are going and why the way I think or reason the way I do. So I want to learn more in this. Thank you,
Okay, so
sir.
if I get you right, my brother, right,
Part of the masterclass. You're already part of the
Yes,
masterclass, right?
yes, sir.
Fantastic. Don't worry. You are going to gain clarity.
Yeah.
You're going to gain clarity. You will know what to do
Okay,
because
sir.
you are going to relaunch your business, and
Okay,
this
sir.
time you are going to launch it with power and frequency, the way it is meant to be launched, not casually.
Yes,
Especially you
sir.
are in agriculture, you are in piggery, right?
Yes, sir. No, I'm not a
That's
people,
a
but that is
very
what I want to
that
launch
is what
to
that
do.
is what you want to go into. All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Matter of fact, everyone in the masterclass, the program, one of the things we're going to do for you is you're going to have a blueprint based on your numerology, August to December blueprint on what you need to focus on when it comes to your four quadrants or your four square of desire.
Okay,
So
sir.
that is going to help you because we're going to use what you do, your work, your career, your goals when it comes to your spiritual life, your goals when it comes to your money life, your relationship, your health, and that's what we're going to use to give you a blueprint. So don't worry, and also because you are part of this masterclass, you're automatically a part of the Manifest Group community. So you have come to the place where moving forward, you will never be confused about anything. I can assure you that.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. But make sure that you attend the pre-session on Saturday and Sunday. Since you are new, you need to be, don't depend on the recorded version. I want you to be able to ask questions because I want to do extensive explanation on numerology, the four quadrants of desire, soul and voice recognition exercise, your power cycle. Those four subjects are very, very important if you want to maximize the Lionsgate portal. And that's why we're having those extra sessions. So make sure you attend on Saturday and Sunday.
I will, sir. Definitely. Thank you very much. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
bringing
much.
me up.
All right, cheers. All right, cheers. Thank you. All right. I think we're going to close here today, and we'll give more information to those. It's 9 p.m. both days. It's 9 p.m. both days. No, we haven't sent out the blueprint yet. We'll send more information to the 88 what's private WhatsApp group for the weekend pre-session. That's not the main session. It's pre-session so that you can understand the four different subjects that I mentioned. So thank you so much, guys, and see you soon.